Letter to the Roman Empire, a message from history. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Dear Roman Empire, you were once the most powerful empire on earth. Your soldiers trampled vast lands of Europe, Africa, and Asia. Your flag flew over the highest mountains, and your very name made nations tremble. You believed that your power would last forever. You built palaces, temples, roads, and armies. But you forgot that no power lasts forever when it is not guided by the fear of Allah. In your grand senate, you discussed politics, taxes, and trade. But no one ever asked, who truly owns this world? While you sat upon golden thrones in the deserts of Arabia, a poor, unlettered man began to hear the words of Allah. You thought that the people of that desert could never stand against your empire. But that very nation, within a few short years, stood at your gates, carrying the banner of La ilaha illallah. O Roman Empire, you were blinded by pride. Your kings drowned in luxury. Your soldiers fought for greed and politics. But the Muslims fought for one belief: if we die, let it be as martyrs. Your armies fought for land. The Muslims fought for Allah's pleasure. You fought for wealth. They fought for faith. You raised your swords to show power. They raised their hands in submission to Allah. Then came that turning point in history, when the Muslims stood before your mighty walls. Roman soldiers raised their weapons. Drums of war echoed across the field. But among the Muslims, there was silence. And then, Allahu Akbar. The skies trembled with that cry. The Roman soldiers were stunned. For the first time, they realized that before them stood not just warriors, but a nation led by faith from the heavens. When your soldiers fled, your kings still did not understand. They had lost not just a battle, but an ideal. Your empire collapsed. Your palaces turned to dust. But in the hearts of the Muslims, a new light began to shine, spreading from Spain to China. O Roman Empire, you built a kingdom of gold and silver. But the Muslims built a kingdom of knowledge, justice, and faith. You wrote the history of wars. They wrote the history of civilization. Your streets flowed with blood, but in their cities rose mosques, libraries, and schools. Your rulers drowned in luxury, but their caliphs would walk in the dark of night, searching for the poor and the hungry. Your empire now lives only in the pages of history, but the light of Islam still shines in every believer's heart. This is the power of Allah. He grants power to whom He wills and takes it away from whom He wills. O Roman Empire, you have fallen, but your fall marked the rise of Islam. Your palaces have turned to dust, but the words of Allah are still being recited 5 times a day across the entire world. No matter how powerful you were, before Allah's will, everything is weak. Allahumma malik al-mulk, tu'ti al-mulka man tasha', wa tanzi'u al-mulk mimman tasha', wa tu'izzu man tasha', wa tudhillu man tasha', biyadika al-khayr, innaka ala kulli shay'in qadir. This is not just the story of Rome or Islam. It is a reminder. No empire, no matter how great, can last without Allah's command. And the nation that stands upon faith never truly falls.